Hello and welcome to Ask Credit Coach. On this week's episode, I have Irma Garcia from Farmers. Now, disclaimer, this is in no way to offend any of my other good friends or referral partners that are insurance. The purpose of having Irma here is to be able to provide value. And one day, I hope to have all my referral partners on the show. Thank you very much. Irma, let the viewers know who you are.
So my name is Irma Garcia, and I work for Farmers Insurance. My office is out in Lakewood, and we're part of District 22.
District 22, okay, great. Now, Irma, let me ask you this. I always get the question if bad credit affects consumers whenever they apply for insurance, whether it's life insurance or whether it's for their home or their car. Does bad credit play a role?
Bad credit doesn't play a role in their protection for their home insurance, but something that consumers probably don't know is that we do protect your credit on our policies.
Okay.
We do have what's called fraud protection, and consumers usually don't know because nobody's ever told them.
Right, yes. I didn't know that neither.
Yeah, so we give them up to $30,000 as long as they report that they've had fraud on their credit and they do a police report. We can definitely help them out with helping restore their credit so that they can continue their lifestyle as they had it prior to their bad credit.
That's great information, but if somebody comes to you, or let's say I have a 550 credit score and I apply for some insurance for my car, does my credit play a role in when I'm going to pay monthly?
No, not necessarily your credit though, but we do look at your driving record, and we want to make sure that you've been a good driver. A lot of times clients think that because they've been in a car accident, it's going to affect them, but it's only if it's been negligence against them, but not in trying to purchase a home.
Well, that's good information, because it's always a hard question for me to answer because I'm not in the insurance business, and it's good to know that having bad credit, it doesn't affect getting insurance, but people just still take that serious and
exactly, they should
do something about their credit, right?
Exactly.
Now, let me ask you the next question, Irma. I work with a lot of realtors and lenders, and I know that there's different types of insurance that's being offered. What's the difference versus someone just getting a basic insurance because maybe they want to pay the lowest versus getting something that's premium that covers a lot more?
A lot more. So in the insurance, we have what's called the basic, and then we have what's called, pretty much full coverage on your home. And when it comes down to providing for the client, we definitely want to speak with them when they're either refinancing or when they just got into escrow to go ahead and give them the added value. Great
answer. Now, Irma, when buying a home, what's the difference between having the home warranty and then having insurance for the property? What's the difference between
So home warranty is very crucial in the beginning when you first purchase a house as a home buyer. Pretty much in a nutshell, for items that wear and tear, things that you use on a daily basis. Home insurance will cover big disasters. For example, a pipe in between the wall, it explodes, you can't prevent that. Or a car coming and crashing into your fence, you can't prevent that. So items, big disaster items, that's what we're going to protect.
When getting a home insurance policy, what are maybe the top 3 to 5 key things that consumers should focus on?
Making sure that the coverage is adequate. When they first purchase a home, definitely the bank's going to require that they have the adequate dwelling amount. Later on, after they purchase the house, if they end up upgrading the home, then it's important that they let us know. So I will definitely sit down with them and say, hey, if you add a pool or you add a patio, it's important that you let us know. You upgrade your kitchen, your bathroom, let us know. That's the main thing. Second of all is you want to make sure that you do have theft coverage. The other item is liability. If you have a pool or you add a pool later on, you're going to have children or you're going to be having parties. You want to make sure that the liability is high enough so if
something happens.
Yes, if and when something does happen, you do have adequate coverage.
Even if a family member falls, they're still going to sue you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, unfortunate, but it happens. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, and those medical bills are pretty
it
high.
might get expensive. How important is for a business owner to have insurance? And is there a difference between just having simple insurance and having maybe a better insurance?
So business insurance is very important because if you have employees with you, you want to make sure, as good as they are, something can always happen and they can get hurt or slander or personal injury. That all takes into place. We do live in California and we are a sue happy state. And any lawyer that can find a little loophole will definitely go ahead and help out that employee. The other thing is that like a home, you want to protect your items. If there's fire, theft, or vandalism, you want to protect all of your securities, all of your furniture and your items because it's not cheap. So you definitely
It is. Yeah, it gets expensive.
Yeah, you definitely at least want some type of coverage. Not only that though, but an umbrella policy as well with your business for any lawsuits as well.
On the show, I started bringing people that I feel are of value and can provide value to my viewers. And like I said, a lot of my viewers are realtor lenders, but this goes out to the consumer public as well. And I'll say this again, I hope this doesn't offend any of my other good friends that are in the insurance business. But it's at the end of the day, what matters is providing good information that's valuable for the people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think sharing and keeping that camaraderie within within our industry is what makes us help and grow. I do actually have other friends within the business, and we're constantly helping each other. Hey, how can we help this other client? Do you know somebody who can write this policy for us? And sometimes we just have to share, so that way the one that's benefiting out of it is the client, and we're able to spread.
At the end of the day, what matters most is we're providing enough value that will make us assets to where we're giving it to, right?
Exactly.
Irma, well, I want to say thank you very much for sharing your wonderful knowledge. This is Rolando with Ask Credit Coach. If you have any credit questions, please email me at info@ihaveacreditquestion.com. See you next time.
Bye.
And by the way, never mistake being busy with being productive. Have a great day.